Get that?
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Well,
Nobody say anything after, so I was making sure.
Oh no. We're just I just love that video. Alright everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the WRL RaceDay here live on the Worldwide Racing League Network. Big news tonight coming out of the WRL. First we're gonna start off with Mr. Kevin Stanley Jr., VP of the Triple S series and anything on the Grand Theft Auto 5 video game. Also, the VP and sitting director of everything iRacing, Mr. William Moore, and also, as always, our local historian, Mr. Keith Allen Ayers, VP of the F1 program. How we doing, boys?
Doing pretty good.
So, with all of that, big news tonight for the WRL. This is race 2 here. We are going to be from Atlanta Motor Speedway, Mr. Kevin Stanley Jr.'s home track. The reconfigure, our first race on the new reconfigure. Big tonight. Our second super speedway in a row. Hopefully after this, we'll be getting into some regular racing. We'll be all pack everybody all bunched together, tempers flaring. So Will, what's your first trend of the night here?
So, first trend of the night will be that every super speedway race that we have had, the I had a brain fart there. Sorry, hold on. Let me find it again. The pole sitter has finished top 10 outside of the top 10 at 2 of those races. So be looking to that just because you get the pole, don't be looking at a good finish.
Okay. Does anyone know how many lead changes we had last week at Daytona? Offhand, I
Don't know. Never got near it.
Don't know. Never got near it. I know I led like 3 laps. Ryan Jones, I know he led a few. Kyle Lawver led a few. Speaking of which, is last week's winner coming in here, Kevin?
I'm messaging him now.
Okay. All right. Cool. Get
It
him
shows
in here.
He's in a party. I don't know which one. Oh, he's in one. Hold on. Do a dollar for Daisy. Douche.
Hey, to answer your question, there were 13 lead changes last week.
13 lead changes last week at Daytona. And the one that mattered the most is the guy who just joined in, Nicholas Lamb of Stanley Motorsports, won the inaugural race of the WRL's iRacing Truck Series. Congratulations to him. I don't know if he's actually just staying muted or not.
And another fact about last week, there were 4 cautions for 13 laps.
4 cautions for 13 laps. That was it was just a wild race last week. We almost completed 2 full green flag runs last week, and it was just wild. So, Will, what do you got to add to this? All this craziness here in the WRL.
Well, definitely, like I said, we went almost 2 green flag cycles. I mean, definitely once we get down in the last couple laps, that's where it's going to get exciting, I think, because it's going to get really aggressive like it did last week. Everybody's wanting that win to get locked in right off the start, so they don't have to worry about it throughout the year.
I agree. The other thing that I wanted to ask you, God, I'm having a great day. You guys can't tell. My brain is not working. Gosh darn it.
He needs some milk.
Yes. So I know that Kevin and I had talked about it, and I don't know if we actually made a final decision. What are we doing for pit road entry here under green flag condition? Where is the commitment line?
It's backstretch.
Is it the
Yeah,
backstretch?
it's backstretch. If you come down before that in the corner, it'll give you
Gotta
an
stay
unsafe pit entry.
under the white line.
So we have to stay on. Okay, so it
There's
is
no
on the backstretch.
it's limit until pit road though.
It's on
there.
it's on the apron as you're going into 3, and you
Mhm.
can take it as fast as you want to all the way around the corner.
But if you
But as soon
slide
as you
up
get to
out
the
of that
yellow
white
cone,
line,
oh yeah, if you slide up out of it, that's a problem. But if you as soon as you hit that yellow cone, then you need to be down. I think it's what 40,
45.
45.
I think sounds about right. Yeah, 45.
But also them double white lines.
Yeah, the double white lines.
That is in effect. It's just like the double yellow line rule.
Okay. So just so everybody
Even
is
though
well aware, we
I
will
raced
re-say that
we
before the
will.
race. But yes.
Yeah,
So-
dash. Don't go below and wreck someone.
So double white line rule is in effect, and the must enter pit road on the backstretch. That's good. I'm glad that rule's in effect. Makes our lives easier. So Will, do you want to break the other big news we have going on tonight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, tonight will be a trial run of us officially being broadcasted. And if everything goes well, we'll have a full-time broadcaster for the league every week.
Yes, sir, and that will follow to our other series as well. So he's just starting out. Real nice guy. He's worked hand over fist the last 24 hours to really get going to trial this out for us tonight. And maybe the end of the week we'll have a contract signed for the rest of the season, and be a great time. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm glad to be broadcasted. It makes it look way better.
It does. It's gonna be really cool. Then we're gonna be able to upload the race to our YouTube afterwards, so we can still get. So we will still have a record of it for ourselves, which would be pretty cool. What is there anything else we got going on? I feel like there's been a lot of conversations this week.
We got an IndyCar this weekend.
What, Kevin?
Yeah, IndyCar is back this weekend.
Oh yes, Kevin's all excited about that.
And Monza.
And Monza. 4 hours of Monza. We're running 2 cars this weekend, as long as everybody shows up on time.
Do the pre-Q. Tony.
Yeah, right. I have to do my pre-Q still, so don't say anything. Granted, it is only Tuesday. I have till Friday, but
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. Goodbye.
So, do we end up getting a setup for that?
Yes, I have one.
All right, cool. Nicholas, I just saw your thing queue up. Are you there, buddy?
Yes, I am here.
All right. So last week's winner, everybody, Nicholas Lamb, his first race in the WRL, first points-paying race in WRL, comes home with the win at Daytona. Man, I have not done an interview in a hot second. Anyway, so, buddy, what did it mean for you to win your first race there? And obviously, you're locked in to the playoffs. What is that? Does that change anything for your mindset moving forward, or what? Or go ahead. It's all you.
Not really. I came into this league wondering where I'm gonna fit, and I'm still not quite sure. So I'm gonna still give her all I got until it's playoff time, because that's just how I roll.
Hey, that's all about it. Now you can take some more. Are you gonna take more? Are you gonna take more risks now that you won, or is it gonna be the same level of risks the whole time?
Same level.
Same level.
Same
All
level.
right.
Risk.
Full send or no send?
Only when I'm there. I
Oh,
guess full send.
All right, hey, that's fair. That's fair. With you winning your first race here in the WRL, you won for Stanley Motorsports. I know Kevin was talking about it all week. He was so happy, so excited. Um, you know, what does that win mean for you and your confidence moving forward? I'm putting you on the spot.
Every
I'm
race
sorry.
is different. Every race is different. This week I could totally crash out and finish last. So anything's a possibility. So we got plenty of good racers in here. Anybody can win, in my opinion.
I agree with that. Will, Keith, you guys got anything for our Daytona winner?
I don't
Just,
think so.
just congrats, man. You did an awesome job last week.
Well, thank you.
Kevin, you got anything for your driver over here that won the race? No.
Kevin is
Nothing.
speechless, apparently.
It's the first time Kevin's ever been speechless.
Won't be the last, neither.
Oh no, it probably will be the last. No, Kevin, you
Usually, you guys have a hard time keeping quiet.
Yeah, normally he doesn't be quiet. Kev, you okay, buddy? All right then. Fun. Yeah. So, huh? He probably went away to do something. Anyway, the other thing is, what was I gonna say? I'm terrible today. No, I'm not having it, man. Not having it. All right. So what's the over under on cautions tonight? We thinking here, Atlanta.
I'm gonna say
gonna go-
over under 5.
I'm gonna go 2.
2, 5. Last week, did I say 4 on race day?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. I'm thinking with Atlanta, it's gonna be a little bit tighter than what it was last week, especially with the double white line rule in effect.
And also, you got to think, not to cut you off, Jade, sorry. Atlanta is a mile shorter and 4 feet shorter track width than there was at Daytona.
Yes. So I'm thinking we're gonna hop. I'm gonna say 6. I think 6 is the number. I think that we're gonna have one person try to pit on the backstretch, and they're gonna go too fast and slide up into the field, and it's gonna be a Kevin LePage situation.
And we currently have 25 accepted for roll call, 1 decline, and 1 tentative.
So a possible 26 trucks again at Atlanta tonight. Man, I love it. I love it. So Nick, do you have a over under on cautions tonight?
I think I'm about maybe 7. 7 to 5. 5 to 7.
5 to 7. Okay. Ryan?
It all depends on how everybody shows up tonight. Everybody shows up to try and hold lines and stay steady and just focus on keeping that truck straight. I mean, we could see like 2 or 3, but all it takes is one person.
All it takes is one person.
That is all it takes. One person missing a mark, one person hitting the brake a little too hard to check up because they thought they needed to. That's all it takes.
Brakes? What are brakes? I don't use brakes at Super
Yeah.
Speedway.
That pedal's just there for show.
Yeah.
Well, then there must be something wrong with the official races because I had to use my brake like 60 times because I was pulling on people. that I had a bad feeling about going into that race, and it's got me honestly going to be on the lookout tonight for cautions.
Mm-hmm.
That official race was gnarly. I went from 23rd to 4th in one lap, and then somebody sent me because they said I made them nervous.
You made them nervous.
I made them nervous because I went 3 wide for about 5 rows of cars to get up to 4th place.
Listen, I'm going to be honest here, and I'm not calling anybody out when I say this, but us WRL boys that were in the other league we ran last night, I think we were making them a little fucking nervous. Let me tell you. Kevin and I running by ourselves in the outside lane, passing cars. Keith and Will passing cars by themselves at Daytona. Like, that's, oh man, they're like, take it easy. I think Kevin said it the best. The WRL boys don't know how to take it easy. They don't know us in super speedways.
And a WRL boy almost won last night, but we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, and WRL boy almost won last night. Should have won. In my eyes, that race win was yours, Keith. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but it just wasn't meant to be, but it's okay. I'll have other chances.
Oh yes. Hey, guess what? You got another chance tonight.
I do, and I'm going to take it.
That's fine. I want to see it. I want people to go about it.
I mean, I did finish 9th last week, but I can only go 8 places up from there, so all the way to go is up.
So, gonna change gears here really quickly. Ryan, the reason I asked you to join, I was hoping you were gonna join before we went live, so I didn't have to. I wasn't gonna ask you on air and really put you on the spot. But you know what? Screw it. Throw caution in the wind. It's a super speedway. I proposed before we went live to Will and the boys here. How would you feel about being an admin of the league?
I'd be honored.
Well, I think that we're gonna put you on a 3-week probationary period, and we're gonna make you a silent admin. We're gonna bring you in.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. I just happen to know I don't always comment on everything in the Discord, but I do take note when I have a chance to sit down and read through everything. And I just notice your willingness to always help everybody, to always try to do the best that you can do and be an example. That's just stuff that we all really like and really appreciate. And to have someone else that's able to do race control as well is going to make our lives so much easier until we get someone to do it. So if you would enjoy racing and also being in charge of this, it's all you, man.
Yeah, I'll go and look for like one of those Steam decks too, so I can macro the keybinds for in race for like trying to control flags and stuff or whatnot. So I can just press one of those buttons and it'll do it.
Will, I told you it was a good idea.
Exactly.
Dude, like I said, we appreciate you. Welcome to the admin team. Everybody, your newest admin of the WRL, Mr. Ryan Jones.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So Nick, you got anything else you want to add? This is race day. It's kind of quiet this week.
I do say Atlanta is going to be a very interesting race.
I think it is. I think it's going to be. You're going to have the people, at least in my opinion, you're going to have the people from last week that didn't finish as well at Daytona as they felt they should have, and they're going to be. I think they're a tad more aggressive than the people that are trying to get the points that are going to try to ride around to the end and save those fast repairs.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be, interesting. What's something you look forward tonight there, Nick?
Maintaining the high side.
Okay. Running.
Well, I think whoever maintains the high side will be the guy that's going to be up top. Is going to win.
Okay. So I ask everybody that comes in to our podcast or our race days, growing up, what was the NASCAR game you played the most?
Ooh. NASCAR team total team control.
What was that, 2007?
I think so. The one where you can control your teammates and like have
Or
them drive
6.
for you.
6. Okay. Yeah, I played. That was one, and then NASCAR Dirt to Daytona was my 2. Right. Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Absolutely love that game.
So much fun. So much fun. I hope the new NASCAR game for console is semi like that. I might buy it just to buy it.
And if most people don't know, it's also going to be out on PC.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's using the same physics as an iRacing, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much for the most part. It's the same people making it.
Yeah. Well, they made the
Yeah,
World
I'm
Battle
definitely going to
game.
be looking at.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm definitely going to be looking into it.
Yeah.
It's got a career mode and everything too.
I might. I don't know. What I like the most about like 06 is that you could, you could buy your cars and then you could pay drivers to drive for you, like take like contracts for drivers to drive for you. You actually have like a 4-car team, battling in the it was what, the Busch series back then, you know, or the modifieds or the trucks, or Cup. You have 4 teams in all 4, in battling. That's what I really enjoyed. I enjoyed that aspect of it. Um, so, do we got anything else? Anything else we want to touch on before we get into our second part of the show here?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Well, hopefully a lot of drivers submitted their paint schemes. We're gonna run through here so everybody can see who's who of the WRL. Let me hop on over here.
I'm already in it, Jay, with my screen sharing.
Oh, bet. Thank you, Will. All right. Whenever you wanna do the honors, Will?
I can do a couple.
Okay.
Let's see, get some stuff up so I can make sure I get names right here. Bear with me just a second.
You're good, buddy. You're good. So Ryan, now that you're an admin, is there something that you want to see us do differently? Something you want to implement? What's your thoughts, feelings, concerns?
I was seeing if you guys wanted to run more races.
That is what we are actually talking about it now. It's doing an IndyCar thing, and I'm gonna get some stuff, the ball rolling on a another stock car one here soon.
Kevin and Tony are heading up our IndyCar stuff. They're supposed to have a schedule, point system, and everything set up for us here at the end of the week, so that this weekend we all can sit down and hammer it out. And I want to redo some of the rule book as well, so we can get some things sorted out for that. Whenever you're ready, Will, just let me know, buddy.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, hit it.
All right, so first up here we got a whole team. We got Parabellum with their Toyotas. We got the 113 of Reginald Harris right here. Then we go over to the 43 of Ryan Jones. And then right next to him is old Ryan Tabay in the 87. Looks like got skull candy on him. I can't see what's back there. Kind of like going for like the Menards kind of look, where the rest of the truck is one scheme and the hood's a different. And then after that, we have the 96 of. Let me get it back up here if I can find it. Of
Jeffrey Smith.
Jeffrey Smith, yes.
Yes.
Stanley Motorsports.
Stanley Motorsports. And then here we have the 43 again.
Now the next one's
color options.
Yeah, those are my other teammates' paint jobs. I got their names listed there. They just have different numbers.
Okay, yeah. And then we got Brandon Alessi in the 40 Zen Ford for Law Dog Racing.
I like that team.
I do too.
It's
And
very
then we have James Mandarud in the number 51 Rowdy truck for AMR. Then we have,
That's a
is this the
joke.
one actually Marty is running? Is it a joke?
I think it's a joke. I don't know though.
Then we have the number 5 short stack truck of Kevin Stanley for Stanley Motorsports. And then here is Jade in the 75 Photo Motorsports truck. What sponsor is that, Jade?
Castleberry Safety Consulting. That is actually my aunt's business that she is in the process of starting up. Currently it's her and her husband are both safety engineers. So
Okay.
my uncle is tired of traveling, so he's gonna come back home. They actually live in North Carolina. They're coming back together, come
Okay.
back home, and yeah. So it's pretty cool, family business.
Sweet. And then we have the 71 of Anthony. How do you say his last name? Tony.
Camerata.
There you go. It's Tony in the HendrickCars.com truck for Fatal Motorsports. Here is the Stanley Group again. You have the 96, the 5, and the 37. That was last week's winner in Daytona, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the second AMR truck, 17 of Keith Ayers and the Goodwrench Service Plus scheme.
That's a beautiful scheme.
Thank you. I made it.
I like it.
And then you have myself, Will Moore, and the number 8 Goodwrench Service Plus scheme and the black and gray.
Nice, I like that.
And we have Cliff Adams and the number 98 Silverado. That is, I just had it here. That is Bandits Motorsports. And then here's the 37 again. And then here is Marty's truck, the number 11 Coke Zero Sugar for West Mississippi Motorsports.
West Mississippi. I'm sorry.
That's so weird to say.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get over not saying say D for C Racing. That is just
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't like it at all. Listen, I remember when Dash started his team in Gran Turismo. All right, it was oh my god, it was wild, dude.
Yeah, his first driver was me, believe it or not.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Man, those were the days. Those were good times. Mark Cofield joined us as well as our streamer, or broadcaster. Sorry. Um. So, Mark, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing well, sir.
Good, good. Glad to have you here tonight. We are gonna pop over to our broadcaster real quick, Jonathan. I'm not sure how to say your last name. Are you there, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay. So everybody, this is Jonathan. This is gonna be the guy that's gonna be heading up our broadcasting. I am, Will and I talked to you. Will, Kevin, and I and Keith talked to you yesterday. We were ecstatic to have you on. If you want to talk a little bit about everyone who's here and people who are watching over on our YouTube, what you're gonna, do for us a little bit and just explain your side of it. I know that you're just starting out, and you've been asking a lot of really good questions all day, and I'm just gonna give you the floor and just explain a little bit what you're gonna try to do for us.
Yeah, most importantly, I'm going to try and bring some really exciting commentary to the races that you guys put on each week. I'm going to try to include some pre-race interviews, post-race interviews, maybe a couple mid-race interviews, like if there's a caution, maybe bring the leader up and see what he's looking at going forward. Somebody wrecks out, maybe do a infield care center type interview after they're wrecked out of the race. And I'm hoping to have some pretty good graphics for all the viewers to see, a good leaderboard tower, maybe some driver information panels, stuff like that.
I know I'm excited for it because a lot of us came off of heat and we didn't have that. When we were broadcasting, we're just kind of throw caution into the wind and just trying to figure out, where's what where what is and who's leading and who's doing what, and all this stuff. And last night you had a lot of really great ideas. And I know we're excited. I know that you said that there's gonna be your friend or your buddy's gonna come in and be your second. So you have someone to bounce off of. I'm excited to watch the stream back after tonight and see how everything went. And does anybody have any questions in here for Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like after the race.
Are you gonna try to do post race interviews tonight so we can go for the top 3?
Yes, that is the plan. I would love to get the top 3, and then hopefully an additional driver who either did well or had an unfortunate ending come in as well.
All right, sounds good. And I believe you have the power to pull people to your broadcast booth. So we will make the announcement for the top 3, and then whoever you pull up into the broadcast. Did you share? It's is it Twitch? Is Twitch what it's going to be on for tonight?
Yes, Twitch will be where tonight's is. It'll be on my personal Twitch because YouTube doesn't allow going live for 24 hours after you open the account. And I opened the account at like 10 something last night, so it won't be ready for this week. But going forward, it should all end up on the YouTube channel.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And then like I said earlier, you're gonna give us the rights to post it on ours, so just we have a record of it too, which is really cool of you. And I wish all the best for you moving forward. Do you have anything that you wish that for us to do for you?
Not that I can think of at this moment. If I do come up with anything, I'll let you guys know going forward, though.
Awesome. Other than some really good racing, we got anything else we wanna throw out there, Will? Any other trends for the night?
Oh, let's see here. Let's go into the old notebook here for last week and see what we got.
I'm excited. This is probably like my favorite part of the whole race day thing, and we're gonna get better at race day, guys. I promise. We're just figuring out as we go here at this point, so bear with us.
And also once we get more through the year, I'll actually have our own trends that we've done.
Yes. Mark, do you have anything to add from like last week's race that you can take away? I don't remember where you finished off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't either. I don't remember where I finished. That was a week ago and 8 races ago.
8 races ago. So I take it you race other leagues, obviously, other than ours that we have running. We're starting up.
Yes. Right now I'm running 6 nights a week.
6 nights a week, dude. Oh my. That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
I can respect that because I run anywhere from 5 to 7, depending on what I feel like doing.
Yeah, I got 6 days a week as well, but I usually have 4 races each night.
Oh shit.
God.
Yeah, I have to sleep.
You guys make me feel like I'm like useless here. Cause like I run like this, and then I run maybe some dumb races, and then I practice for our endurance stuff that we do on the weekends. That was I'm just gonna say Bathurst was not a good time.
It was not fun.
It was not fun. I'm changing the name of Bathurst to Bathursts, and the downhill is the water slide. Just so we know. That was terrible. Mark, did you guys run Bathurst or no?
No, a couple of guys in our group did. They actually got in one of the sessions that was 12 hours of rain,
Oh yeah.
and they wound up quitting because it was just so ridiculous.
I think we were in the. Were we in the bottom split for our time? Will, do you remember?
Most likely, Jade.
Okay. So yeah, I most likely we were in the bottom split for ours, and it rained. I had to do the first 4 hours. It rained for like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and then it just like stopped, and then it was getting drier, 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 drier. And just when you were about to go put dry tires on, it was gonna rain again. So there's no point in putting dry tires on to run 5 laps to come back down in. So it was just, it was terrible. Like at one point, like at least for me, going down, like down the, like up, well, there was up, like the whole back was just glass. The whole racing surface was just glass. You couldn't see. It was not fun. Um, this weekend we're only running. We're Will and I are running a car. Then Kevin and Tony are running a car. Oh, who did we lose? We lost Will. Oh no. Anyway, Will and I are running a car. Then Kevin and Tony are running another car. We're running the major series. We're running Monza on Saturday, so that'll be fun. But yeah, no, I don't know what iRacing was thinking with Bathurst being nothing but rain.
That track is already hateful.
Well, like the series that we ran last night, okay, on their schedule. Now these are Gen 6 cars, okay? They have Bathurst, Laguna Seca, and the Daytona Road Course. I mean, the Daytona Road Course I understand, but Laguna Seca and then Bathurst. I I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I mean, I want to try it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know about that. I don't know, man. Some wild stuff. Hopefully, Will comes back so we can go over it. Keith, can you message Will? See what happened, or Kevin? Oh, there he is.
His
You're back?
his PC slid forward in the screaming block. He had to restart it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could hear you when the screen went off, so I was gonna wait, and then all of a sudden I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right.
But yeah, I don't know how much got heard by what I was trying to say. But watch out for the fuel saving is number one. A little recap of what I was going over. 'Cause I think we're gonna be in about the mid-30s of fuel on laps. And then with how the drag works with these trucks, you're gonna probably see leapfrogging happen with people getting a huge run out of nowhere. And then especially probably between that front and mid pack because of all that surging, that's where I think you're going to see your yellow from tonight.
Okay.
Probably going to say about the top 10 is where we're going to see most of our yellows from tonight.
All right. So lay back, take it easy, or try to be up front and avoid it all. That's going to be the call tonight.
And especially one thing I think that's going to be, for the viewer watching is like watch that top lane because these trucks get really aero sensitive on that top lane. Especially when you've got somebody trying to side draft you and pulling the air off your nose, and or not pulling the air off your nose, but putting it more onto you, especially on the bottom. That's going to make you really tight on the bottom. And then, but at the same time, that could free up that top truck. So that's going to be where you're going to have to watch your wiggling and all that because that's where it's going to get tight, especially coming out of 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 and 4 is going to be the bear of the race.
Exactly, because I mean, you're going to have, especially with how a lot of people side draft in here, you're going to get tight as can be coming off the bottom.
Yeah, me knowing that it's bad the side draft on this track, I personally am going to try to refrain from doing it as much as I can because I know how wobbly that top line gets with it. And if you're not ready for it, you're going.
Oh yeah, especially because it just takes the air off your nose. So I mean, you lose just about all your front downforce. So I mean, you're just floating at that point in layman's terms, and and it just wants to go wherever it can go. So it's gonna bounce everywhere.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be a pedal race.
Have to try to hold on to it. Mark,
And especially when you're in the middle of that pack, you're not full throttle. You're gonna that's because you're gonna have people braking and letting off, and that's where the surge is really gonna start is when that happens because people are gonna think, oh, it's full throttle around here. Well, when you're carrying, probably about another 5 to 10 mile an hour in the corner, and you've got dirty air, you will not be full throttle, especially mid pack.
No. Mark, Nick, or Mark, Mark and Nick, you guys got anything you guys want to add to this? For any of the viewers watching.
I'm pretty excited to run Atlanta tonight. I think it's going to be a fun, fast race.
I think so as well. Keith, you got anything else to add?
It's going to be like kind of like Daytona. It's going to be exciting all the way till the end.
I agree wholeheartedly. I don't think we're gonna have anybody that's gonna sit back and kind of try to take it easy. I think people are gonna try to be a little racy, like I was saying earlier. I think it's gonna be a great time. We got 15 minutes before lobby opens. Keith, did anybody remember to find an invocation for us tonight in a driver start our engines? Because I know I did.
I didn't either, unfortunately.
All right,
Come on, Keith, you're a historian.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find something real quick. Hold on.
I'm getting on YouTube. Give me a second.
It will be better, guys. I promise. It will be better.
None of us know what we're doing.
No, we have no idea. We're just a couple guys.
Just some chill guys.
Just some chill guys. It's fine. Was there any good ones? Any other good ones? I know we used like the absolute best one. Get on Will's stream here.
Waiting for Keith to send me, to tell me one. We got a YouTube. Oh, yeah, that's the Kevin James one. We used that last week.
We used that one last week.
Oh, I wasn't in here last week. My bad.
It's all good.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Oh yeah. Or at least like a music video or something. Like we had, what was it, like Sheryl Crow last week or something like that.
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play.
Even like a pump up video. And ask her, hype video. Yeah, give us something. Just something to get the people going.
We've done that already.
Oof.
Well, I'm not trying to cry, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, no thanks.
No thanks. What is that one? Yeah, there you go. All right. Another time champ. All right, here we go. Logano has been the class of the field all day long. You to capture multiple championships, Logano is a two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion.
I'm excited to announce that I'll be taking my talents to Welcome, North Carolina to drive the number 8 car for Richard Childress Racing starting in 2023. I'd like to introduce you to my new boss, Richard Childress.
Gibbs will race full-time in the NASCAR Cup Series next season, driving a Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota Camry.
But Steve, let's start with the news of the day. Noah Gregson hired by Petty GMS, multi-year deal for Noah.
We're very excited today to announce that seven-time Cup champion Mr. Jimmy Johnson is going to be joining Petty GMS as an owner and a competitor.
But come November, when the checkered flag drops on the season finale in Phoenix, it will also be my final race as a NASCAR Cup Series driver. It's time to call time. The unbelievable became the believable. A new chapter is calling, one where being a dad and a husband takes precedence over being a driver. But that chapter is still a year away. There's still more to be written. Here's to the final season being the best season.
Sun going down, the last of the light finally falls to the hands of the night, and everyone's got something to hide, but I see it all in the dark of your eyes, and you can't stop, no, you can't help yourself. If it weren't me, it'd just be someone else. Wrap me up in your radioactive. I gotta have it. We both know that I'm addicted to your black magic. It's so tragic. Oh, take it to the limit and break it. The heart of a good man turned into a wasteland. It's harder to breathe when you come around. It's hard to believe that I can't put you down. I already know before it begins the way that it goes, the way that this ends. And I can't stop, no, I can't help myself. And I just can't see you with someone else. Wrap me up in your radioactive. I gotta have it. We both know that I'm addicted to your black magic. It's so tragic. Oh, take it to the limit and break it. The heart of a good man turned into a wasteland. Wrap me up in your radioactive. I gotta have it. Wrap me up in your radioactive. I gotta have it. We both know that I'm addicted to your black magic. It's so tragic. Oh, take it to the limit and break it. The heart of a good man turned into a wasteland. Take it to the limit and break it. The heart of a good man turned into a wasteland.
All right.
I don't know about y'all, but that gave me goosebumps.
Oh, another one we use as the opening is still better.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we could use it as the outro or the outro. as
Well, look at your phone.
Or phone. Looking at the phone. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right. What do you find?
You'll see in a second.
Now here's Michael Buffer. And now
The track is ready. The drivers are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? NASCAR fans, are you ready? There's only one thing left to say. This is Bristol. So let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen.
And four-man junction is out and clear Mr. Bush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As they deliver the words we've all been waiting to hear.
Race fans.
All right. Well, with that being said, Will, do you want to play our outro one time because I love it? I love seeing it.
All right, yeah, give me a second. Let me get Messenger back up here.
Any final concerns, comments, questions from anybody that joined us? Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We will be better in the future, I promise. Just just Will and I's DMs. It's fine. All right.
Link for the stream.
You're right. With that being said, guys, thanks for joining us on Race Day. We are gonna go out with this one last time. I love watching it. We watched it I probably watched it by myself probably about 10 times. So, with that being said, thanks again for joining on Race Day with us, everybody. We're gonna go live here. Actually, no, check that. Our broadcast is gonna go live here in a little bit after we do a little practice, get everybody in, get quali. We're gonna go live here from Atlanta. Will, take us away, buddy.
Get the car!